Hello, my friends, my family, and my fans. I am Andrew Ditch. I have been diagnosed with autism and intellectual disability. Today is Christmas and I want to wish everyone a happy holidays. I celebrate Christmas, but this channel is about inclusion, so I want to wish everyone a happy holidays.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Today, I am doing things I enjoy doing. I am playing games, watching movies, and my roommate and I cooked cookies and will be eating a nice dinner together. I am going to have a nice and quiet day. To that note, I have one last thing I want to say to the people who wish me nothing but the best. Okay, maybe not the best, but the haters out there. I am able to talk. I am not faking being nonverbal. If I was nonverbal, then what do you call this? I am talking to you right now. This is my voice. It don't matter how I talk. I can show a picture of something. I can use augmentative alternative communication device such as this. I can use sign language. I can point. I can cry and scream and kick and run away. I can also use my mouth. It is all forms of communication. Just because I have a hard time expressing myself without frustration don't mean I am mentally ill, mentally unstable, or defiant. It is part of my disability. Like all disabilities, you learn to adapt to doing things more independently. For someone who cannot walk, they learn to use a wheelchair. For one who is blind, they learn to walk using a cane and/or service dog. For Sony who cannot hear, they use closed captioned and sign language. For those who have speech disabilities, we use AAC devices. For those who cannot use the toilet, we use absorbent protective underwear, or what I refer as to diapers for simplicity. I am learning to adapt to my disability. It is taking me longer to do. I am trying to do things I should have learned in school and as a child. Yes, I had some of these training and services. But when people kept on changing the things that worked or didn't give time to see if it worked. That is why I have a hard time today. After I lost the supports from my family in 2011, things started to slowly go downhill for me. Then in 2016 things went really bad for me. I am not refusing anything. I was taken off medications. I was diagnosed properly. I was prescribed medications properly. People who do not want to accept this, it is too bad. You want to only do one thing and be an amateur detective. That is not doing anything to call and send letters to my dad and brother telling them things to get them to believe something. Then my dad starts telling the doctors this and that. Then it only delays me getting the care I need. This is proof to support I am not depressed. I am not mania. I am not anxious. I am not defiant. I am not delusional. I am not paranoid. I am not making things up. Because I am doing well and stable when I have supports and things that I need from others and my environment. When I know I get help waking up at 8 a.m. every day and expected to go to sleep at 10:30 every day as a firm rule. I will know I need to go to bed at 10:30 or consequences. I will learn what to expect and what is expected of me to do. When I learn this expectation, I will not argue or fight or fuss as I know I will have to do this. When I have someone to help me with saying, Andy, that will be there for you when you wake up tomorrow. Let's go to bed. Tomorrow, you can do that when you wake up. That is a distraction technique that works for me. When I get restricted on something, I get into this cycle of email and calls and behaviors. When someone says, Andy, let's go for a walk outside and then when we come back, we can finish. But then don't come home with me until it is 6 p.m. for dinner. Then I am redirected onto my routine and have no behavior issues. When I can trust that a caregiver knows how to redirect me and prompt me and model expectations of me to greet people and to regulate and to ask and request things and be polite and patient, I will then learn to be doing the things expected of me. But I don't know what to expect from other people. I don't know what to expect from my environment. I don't know what is expected by me. I have too many demands to do in each day. And each day a new demand pop-ups. I cannot function. I don't know how to take care of myself and do things myself or navigate life. And the things I know how to do, like use my AAC device to eat and shower and use the bathroom or cleaning my bedroom, I need help with doing things in the task so I can be safe and healthy. That is why I get upset and scared. That is why I need a detailed routine and others to make my decisions for me. That is why I need rules. That is why I did really well in jail as less demands and very high structure routine. But I did nothing wrong and has done nothing wrong to even be put in jail in the first place. You don't like seeing me figuring out ways to help me live a better life with less emotional issues. Then too damn bad. I am not happy with my behaviors and lack of independence. I am not happy to be in diapers and need help as a toddler. I am not wanting to be this way. I can no help it.
And I'm happy to be the way I am and have help with changing my diaper, using my AAC device, using other forms of communication so I'm not frustrated or upset, having help with my visual supports, redirection, prompting, modeling, helping me with wiping, and helping me with teaching me how to regulate when to do something and how to do something, and going over with step by step. Don't just tell me, hey, Andy, when this happens, you gotta do this. Show me that's how you do it. By modeling is what helps me. By prompting me is what helps me. By doing it with me is what helps me. It's what you do to a toddler and your child to teach them those skills that they need. And it's proof to be a developmental disability when I need the same support still at age 40. Because my brain did not mature like you would expect it to for a 40-year-old. And I cannot cope with everyday life and the things and responsibilities everyday life of a normal adult has to do. And that's why I'm diagnosed properly from my doctors. I am not a doctor. I did not graduate from school. I did research on my diagnosis given to me by my doctors for the things that I need and the things that can help me function. An example of that would be I have autism. Autistic people have sensory processing issues. Going to a grocery store could be traumatizing because of that. We could be so defiant and trying to avoid going into a Walmart. By exposure therapy to help us be able to adapt and cope with going into a Walmart is how you help autistic people. That is the same kind of therapy somebody gets when they have PTSD. You don't have to have PTSD to get that therapy. That helps autistic individuals too. Just like applied behavior analysis, the prompting, the modeling, the supports, the constant redirection, and assistance is what needs to be given for help with my everyday life. I had limited ABA therapy in my life, but when I had it, it helped me. How did it help me? Well, look, when I drop something, I say dropsies. That's a behavior replacement thing that I learned because of ABA therapy growing up. When I spill water out of my cup, I say dropsies because that is what helped me be able to replace the behavior to a more expected outcome of a behavior. Those are two forms of ABA therapy that have helped me. Another thing is, how do you think I learned to talk? ABA therapy. How do you think I can learn to request something appropriately? ABA therapy. It's how you work with animals such as dogs. It's how you help with people like me. It's how you get your child to be able to go to the bathroom without having to wear diapers. It's the same kind of positive reinforcement. You don't give consequences, you just reward for the positive behavior with redirection. When those things help me and helps my self-esteem, and you give me the things that I can earn and achieve, and not expect me to do miracles when that will lower my self-esteem and cause me more frustration, then you can have a better Andrew Ditch and not have the behavior issues that everybody sees out of me. And I don't want to keep fighting for the help, acceptance, and accommodations and support that I need. I just want people to accept me and help me. And I don't have that.
Food is a need. Food is not a want. Having healthy feet is a need, not a want. Having healthy skin is a need, not a want. Having to pee and poop is a need and not a want. Having medications my doctor prescribes me is a need, not a want. Having a clean and dry bed is a need, not a want. Having clean clothes is a need, not a want. Having safety is not a want, it is a need. Having a way to express myself without frustration is a need, not a want. Having a way to stay calm and to navigate tricky and complicated situations is a need, not a want. Having help to wipe, shower, brush teeth, nail trimming, and fitting a diaper on properly is a need for healthy. Having help with taking my medications is a need and not a want. Having a daily routine and structure like I talked about here is a need and not a want. Having help cooking and cleaning and planning my day and following my day is a need and not a want. When my needs are not being met, that is why I have the anxiety, frustration, and aggression. When people demand too much from me and expect me to do things myself and blame me for my behaviors I cannot help is why I get depressed and try to avoid issues. When a change in things makes me panic. When people demand independence and force independence it causes me to be unsafe and disruptive. I don't like this. I like it when I have the supports, care, and accommodations I need. That has helped me function. I like how I feel when I am on routine and have the supports I need to function. I don't trust that I will ever have consistency in my life. Just because some of you think this is not something I need and I am trying to manipulate people to do things for me because I will complain, sue, and get upset, that is not fair and not true at all. I have demonstrated what I need in order to function, healthy, safe to myself and others, and to work and participate in the community. My medical records dated from 1992 supports this. My guardian, who is my dad, don't want to accept this. With social media, who is saying things not true is not right. When I called crisis services after I made complaints and learned how to ask for accommodations so they can help me without me getting upset, they have accommodated me and that has helped me. When APS sees how my AAC helps me and the things I need and is wanting to help me. When others see this is not a game or a choice and is understanding, they know how to help me. Things are slowly happening. People are seeing the things I need. Because of my complaints and advocates and friends help me with how to ask for help and accommodations, I am doing better with interacting with others. That is proof why I need help from others to redirect me, erasure, comfort me, and support me emotionally like a toddler and help me with what I can do and care for me so I can be independent as best as I can.
Yeah, I'm not a toddler wanting my way and throwing a fit in a candy store. And by the way, this is proof of total communication because I'm using two forms of communication to help me express myself and to do this video.
Have a wonderful Christmas and happy holidays.
And have a wonderful and safe holidays, that is.
If you're interested in disability topics, such as treatment, support, accommodations, and rights, like this video and subscribe for more inclusive content. I will talk to you on my next video.
Yeah, please like and subscribe if you like disability related content and also to help with ideas and ways to support people with disabilities like me. Have a great day.